A lot of dynamic themes in the book of Proverbs, chapter 10. Righteousness is emphasized. Our speech, our language, the use of our tongue is spoken of. I want to focus on just a couple of verses, verses 24 and 25. The writer says that there is one who gives away freely, yet gains more. The generous person will prosper, and he who refreshes others will himself be refreshed. Let me encourage you, exhort you to practice, begin to practice the Christian virtue of generosity. Of the 7 spiritual gifts that are listed in Romans chapter 12, one of those gifts is the gift of giving, and the application is simply a little phrase. If your gift is giving, do so generously. The Christian virtue of generosity. I've often said that you don't have to be rich to be generous, but if you're generous, you're rich. The etymology, the root word in the English language, simply means of noble birth. Try this. The next time you go out for breakfast, remember this, that the breakfast server, the waiter, the waitress, they're some of the busiest in the restaurant, even more so, I think, than lunch and supper. Refill my coffee. I need some water, please. Could I please get some butter? Could I please get some syrup? Could I please get some jelly? Oh, I need a spoon with that as well. Oh, could you please bring the salt and pepper? They tend to be the busiest, the hardest working, and yet at the same time, the check amount tends to be some of the smallest. Breakfast is not one of the most expensive meals of the day. So if you're just going to tip off a percentage, here you have this very hard-working person serving you, and yet there's not that much money going back to them. Remember this, when you go to the store, you do not purchase with percentages, you purchase with cash. So just entertain the thought, maybe beyond a percentage, do a little something extra cash-wise to bless that breakfast server. Practice generosity, and it's a great place to begin. Remember this, Proverbs 10, 24 and 25. There's a person that gives away freely, yet gains more. The generous person will prosper, and he who refreshes others will himself be refreshed. God bless you. Have a good evening.